Hey, I've got to share with you something that's been bothering me for some time that is wasting tons of tourism professionals' money and time worldwide. And if they would just change these things, it would transform their businesses. Stay tuned for this important message. Tourism Tim here with an important, actually super important tourism marketing TV message. I've been thinking about this for some time. The universe brings you different things in life, and I just keep getting this message over and over, so I had to share it. I'm pretty fortunate that I stay in close contact with the tourism industry through my Facebook page, people who've opted into my mini course, people who've bought my course, the consulting I do worldwide to help tourism businesses, and I keep seeing the same thing showing up time and time again that are impeding people's tourism business growth and also their cost of marketing. So what I came up with is, and I've got some notes here I'm going to look at, but I saw these as these are the top 3 tourism marketing mistakes that people worldwide are making that are relatively easy to change. But you have to have a shift in the way you're looking at your marketing. And this is especially pertinent to using the internet. So I'm going to go through these quickly and succinctly, and then offer you some solutions and some previews of what's to come that you really got to pay attention to and make these changes in your business. Number 1 tourism marketing mistake is, and I'm going to kind of quote this as I hear them, "Gee, Tim, if I just had more traffic to my website, and there I would no doubt get more leads and more sales." And this is a big mistake. People spend an enormous amount of money on buying traffic, working on SEO, working on their website. These are all important. But you can't expect someone to just come to your website for a very first time and just go, "Oh my God, I've fallen in love with your tour or your lodge or your resort, and I'm just ready to just plop down my money over time." You have to create relationships, and you have to, and in order to do that, you have to capture that lead. So one of the things that you must do is have some sort of incentive, or what I call a freemium, some sort of helpful information that shares your expertise that your market might want and need, and you need to give that to them. A newsletter opt-in is kind of old-fashioned. I mean, who wants another newsletter in their email box? Not me. But if you're going to give them something that's useful, pertinent to your topic, that's why they're at your website. They're looking for what you're offering. They're also looking at a lot of other competitor sites too. So you need to give them some reason for them to opt in with information, incentives, special offers, live chat. There's other things too. So I'm just going to blaze this really quick. Number 2. Yeah, Tim, I spent all this time and energy on my website, but I'm not doing any lead follow-up. I'm not really doing that. Another huge mistake. So you spend all this money on traffic, and let's say you are capturing some of those leads, but if you're not communicating with them over time, it is a huge mistake. Is that, remember, the cool trips that we offer and the cool places we send people to, these for most people are not spontaneous decisions. They're dreaming about that tour, that travel, that trip of a lifetime for a long time. And you can count on that they're spending time not only on your site, but your competitors' websites too. So, and they're doing this way in advance of their trip. So you need to keep that relationship. You need to cultivate it over time, and if you're not staying in touch with those people, chances are your competitors who may be doing this are, and when they make the decision to actually finally purchase that trip or go, they're going to probably do it with the other people. So there's a saying that I like, and remember, I'm looking at some notes here, so stay with me here, is that Marketing is the process of turning strangers into friends and friends into customers over time. Imagine that you were wanting to get married, and and then I was single too, and we met each other for the very first time, and we thought we were cute and this and that. And I introduced myself. We spent 5 minutes with each other, and I said, "Hey, Sheila, how'd you like to get married?" You may think I'm cute, you may think I'm charming, but there's no way in heck that you're gonna in 5 minutes you're gonna be able to make the decision to marry me. It's really no different in marketing a destination, a travel service, a tour. You have to develop that relationship, and over time, that so that people trust when they make that choice with you, that they're confident that they're going to get a quality experience, that what you have to offer is in alignment with what they'd like to do, and it happens over time. So my question to you is what are you doing to nurture those relationships over time? I'm going to be releasing an interview here pretty soon with award-winning tour operator Dan Austin with Austin Lehman Adventures here pretty soon, and we're going to be talking about specifically lead follow-up, the different methodologies, why it's important, and Dan's strategy that have helped him become one of the most successful tour operators in the high-end soft adventure tour market worldwide. Number 3. Yeah, we run great trips, Tim, and we've had many great clients, but I just don't stay connected with the clients. I put all my energies on my former clients. I put all my energy on new business acquisition. This is probably the largest mistake that you could make. Your happy clients are absolutely who you should be staying in touch with. If you want more referrals, if you want more repeat business, how can you possibly expect to get that if you don't stay connected with them in one shape or form or another? Excuse me. Do you know what the #1 form of advertising is for travel and tourism? Think about it. #1 form. No matter where you are, historically, and in the past, present, and future, will always be the same. It's word of mouth. It's trusted reviews by people that other people know, because they want to make sure that someone went before them, had a good time, and didn't die. And when someone shares an opinion and a positive comment or review, or refers a friend, or makes a comment or like on your Facebook page, excuse me, these are all forms of giving a trusted comment or opinion. It's really important to continue to stay in touch with your former clients, because you may have other tours that you can offer them. You can cross-sell them to. Let's say they went on to a tour to this one country, but these other cool tours they have in this that you do in the other country. Once they've had an experience of you, they like you, they trust you, they're 100 times more likely to look to you for advice and opinions or recommendations on other tours they may like. I mean, look at Amazon. You ever buy a book on Amazon? It says, people who bought this also bought this. You bought this book. We thought you'd like this video. It's just cross-selling and to you to make recommendations on things they think you would like. Of course, in my course, Tourism Marketing Success, I show you in great detail how to get your best clients selling for you 24/7, especially online. And I certainly do that in my consulting is a big factor in what we do. But you got to have to kind of wrap this all up. You definitely have to have the technology in place that allows you to reach your target market, whether it's online or through social media, or even if you're at a trade show. 2, you need to have a way to capture those prospects. And 3, you need to stay in touch with them over a period of time and turn that stranger into a friend and a friend into a customer. And number 4, you absolutely need to stay in touch with your former clients. So what I wanted to ask you, so that you can get more referrals, and more repeat business, is At the bottom of this video, at the bottom of this page, if you're on my site, travelbusinesssuccess.com, there's a place that says share a comment or ask a question or something like that. It says, so what I wanted to ask you is what are your top questions about turning prospect generations and sales conversion? I mean, that's definitely what we're talking about. Lead and prospect generation and sales conversion. So I want to know, what are your top questions? So I'd really appreciate if down below this page, if you would just take a moment right now and ask that question so that I can work on providing you more useful information that's going to help you advance your business dream. And two, also, I have, if you don't post it on the bottom of this page, many of you, gosh, almost 350 of you now, are members of our special tourism business and travel marketing group on Facebook. Also, right below is the link for that, or on the side of this page, you can access it. Please join us, like the group, and get involved with the conversation. I'm constantly putting in comments, sharing posts, asking questions, and giving advice that's going to help you advance your career, your travel business, no matter where you are. And at the end of the day, remember I talked about that sharing and advice and opinions and reviews are the best form of advertising? Well, I really appreciate you doing the same for me. I love it when, and really, really appreciate it when you take a moment to maybe advance this email to a friend that also is in the travel or hospitality business on my Facebook page, comment, like, share maybe a video I posted or an interesting article. Also on my site down below, here's the Google Plus. If you're not getting involved with Google Plus yet, you need to do this. Google is the great god of search engines, and that's why, and they have many other channels of marketing, YouTube being one of them. The other key one now is Google Plus. And later on I'm going to tell you more why it's really important that you get a profile there and get involved, but that's another topic. But in the meantime, I really appreciate you giving me a Google Plus, tweeting it, liking it, sharing it on LinkedIn. I am absolutely committed to helping global tourism professionals just like you succeed, connect, be inspired, and be guided in pursuing your dream in the travel business. And I've been doing this for over 20 years. I'm just totally blessed to have helped literally hundreds and hundreds of people worldwide through my course, through coaching and consulting right now. And if, in fact, if you're interested in that, shoot me an email and to learn more about my coaching and my consulting, and then through my course and my trainings, and then like this, one-to-one with short videos like this, committed to helping you. So if you like this, if this has been helpful, if it's got you thinking that, wow, I really need to do that, let me know. Let me know specifically what you're interested in, and I will help you. And be sure to look for the next Tourism Marketing TV that I'll be releasing soon, probably within the next week, where just an awesome interview with Dan Austin, with Austin Lehman Adventures, specifically on the topic of follow-up tactics and strategies, and specifically what and how they work and what it has meant to Dan to grow his business to one of the top tour operators in the world. Tourism Tim signing off. Thanks for hearing my rant today, and just know that you too can make these small incremental improvements over time that will allow you to realize your business dreams too. Take care. Bye-bye.